Welcome, everyone, to our 2K broadcast. We've got a little shakeup on the hardwood, mixing some college players in for this one. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against Detroit. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So Detroit will get the first possession. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Jones, outside Howard, and that comes off the assist by Jones. 3 points.
And when the corner threes are dropping, it really forces a defense to cover a lot of ground.
So much great work being done by players in this league, though. Herb Jones, for instance, doing a lot to help with financial literacy.
Yeah, I think sometimes, Kevin, what these guys do off the court is overlooked by people, especially maybe that are outside of the community that guy plays in at the time. But there's a lot of guys like Herb Jones who really take the time and make the effort to help people in their community. A truly unselfish player. You can tell Adetokounmpo enjoys getting his teammates involved, and the coaches love that.
Now here's Young. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And that's why you work it inside. You put the defense in an uncomfortable position.
Yeah, no matter how you slice it, Giannis is a force on the floor. The power, the scoring, the rebounding, the defense, he gives you everything.
And there's the three-point shooting ability.
Pass to Adebayo. And Jones has it in the corner. Outside Howard. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Count that one.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Basket counts.
Well, there's that wiry strength. Schroeder converting off contact.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And the three ball is good.
And Jones has made huge strides as a three-point shooter since his rookie season. He's now a serious threat from out there.
It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Giannis. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Howard. He has 6. Over Cunningham. A nice shot by Howard. Howard's got 8 points.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Stolen by Jones. And Howard has it in the corner. 3 pointers off the mark. Chicago trailing here. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Here's Antetokounmpo. To Cunningham. From downtown. And another shot. Rebound, Detroit.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup. Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
Green. And Green slams it in.
And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. Get in his way at your own risk.
So lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. It's Detroit. They lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Detroit.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
To the middle. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
I love when she just goes for these jams, showing how athletic she can be.
Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And that one's good. Champagnie.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
And Embiid in the corner. Stewart up top. Right side Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. There's Embiid. Good, and Garnett with the assist that time.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 after the free throw line. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Detroit making a switch here. That's good from Antetokounmpo.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Now here's Westbrook. Still scoreless. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by Rodman.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And Stewart gets it to go.
Stewart's offensive prowess, allowing her to nail that jumper there. I could watch her shoot all day.
Shot by Champagnie, no good. And Embiid has got the ball here for Chicago. Well, Greg, we know at his feet, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll. And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's Stewart trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Out to West. Pass to Champagnie. The shot's good on the assist by West. Champagnie's got the lead up to 5 now for Detroit.
And becoming more of a facilitator, West finds his man that time.
Here's Champagnie. West to the left side wing. Buries it from three-point range. Champagnie's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
The defense has to be more wary of his willingness to kick it out. They got burned there.
And Garnett misses. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Stolen by Pippen from deep three-point land. And again, Chicago, no good. Detroit leading by 8. And here's Arenas outside.
Phenomenal defense from Stewart on that play. Regarded as one of the best shot blockers in the league.
To the inside. Here's Giannis. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Westbrook scanning the floor. Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
.20 seconds left in the first half. Outside Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
Well, that's where Westbrook's at his best. He wants to get downhill.
Pass to Champagnie. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Detroit leads by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Cunningham outside. And he lays it straight in. Cunningham's got the first basket of the third quarter for Chicago.
Well, the physicality of the NBA takes some getting used to, but Cunningham is able to make those tough finishes.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Cunningham with it. He's picked up by Cousins. From deep, James.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Back to Cousins. No good with the triple. Chicago trails by 4. Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as any.
Now, here's Cunningham. Driving in. And Cunningham with the slam.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. He's got length, skill, and athleticism.
On the basket by Jones.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Giddey, no good. Detroit leading by 5. Here's Cousins. It's rebounded by David Robinson. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Chicago. James with it. Now Stoudemire defending. Oh, the shot is pure from LeBron.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Cousins with the bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Giddey. Hasn't made one yet. Down low. Pocket 6. And James throws it down.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
Pass to Cousins. Back to Schroeder. Over to the left wing. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Detroit needs to get off the shot. Here's Payton. Chicago grabs the miss. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
But let's see how they play the clock.
Cunningham with it. He's picked up by Cousins. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. No good from outside. Chicago trailing here. Cunningham inside. And Cunningham with the slam.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham.
And Jones has it in the corner. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Jones has got 6 in the quarter. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so it's Detroit with the ball. A 2-point game. And Cousins throws it down.
Yeah, dynamic finish by Cousins. Not a freak athlete, but he's a gamer for sure.
It's Cunningham with the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
He takes it in. Giannis right side. That one falls. And Detroit leads by 4.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Over in the corner, Cousins. Back to Giannis. 5 to shoot. And Antetokounmpo with the block.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Cunningham left side. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Now Stewart. Outside Westbrook. For 3. Up again. Giannis on the ball. Antetokounmpo got his first bucket in this one.
And as a coach, it's such a luxury to have a player like Giannis. Someone you can always rely on.
That's to Howard. Detroit, no good that time either. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Chicago. The lead is 2. And here's Stewart, covered by Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Stewart. Latrey hands it from downtown. And Chicago leads by 5.
Well, she's used to these clutch situations. National championships, gold medal games, WNBA finals. Stewart's played in them all.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Finished off by Westbrook.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
Stewart in the corner. Jacks up a three. Rebound, Detroit.
This has reached desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Bye-bye.
I mean, you can't be more ready to fire off your shot than she was. That is believing in yourself.
And Cousins gets it to go.
You have to love the approach Peyton takes to the game. An exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
For three, Westbrook.
Bye-bye.
And so it's Chicago winning this one.
Bye-bye.
It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.